Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. Today we have an election prediction between Representative Tulsi Gabbard from the state of Hawaii and of course the incumbent president Donald Trump. So the way that we're going to do this, we're going to use the poll closing format and we're going to go pretty quickly. I'm going to leave out a couple swing states and I'm not going to characterize them yet, but again, as usual, there are always that states that are probably not going to flip for a while. So Georgia's that swing state, and then we go over to 730. Virginia goes to Gabbard. I mean, this is a Democratic state, probably not going to flip to the Republicans in a long time, considering the trend of more and more Democratic voters coming in and the state slowly shifting away from its previous Republican identity. West Virginia goes to Trump. 8 p.m. rolls around. Missouri, Oklahoma, Illinois, of course, going to Tulsi Gabbard. Keep in mind, Tulsi Gabbard is a veteran. I mean, that's something that's going to help her. But it's probably not going to do too much for her, considering that, again, veterans aren't always closely associated with the Democratic Party. That is something that the Republicans tend to capitalize on a lot. But right now, I think this could be something that helps her. But again, some of these typically conservative states probably aren't flipping just because of one issue. But we go up to the Northeast. New Hampshire, I do see going to Tulsi Gabbard, as Bernie Sanders did amazing here. Tulsi Gabbard would as well, coming from the same type of the Democratic Party. Going up to Maine, every district except for the 2nd district I see going to Tulsi Gabbard. Before I had Tulsi Gabbard winning the entire state of Maine. But right now I see Donald Trump narrowly edging out that 2nd district just based off previous partisanship. We go over to Arkansas. That one goes to Trump. And then, of course, we go through the poll closings. As usual, from 9 p.m., not Montana. That one doesn't come in yet. Arizona, don't know why I didn't click that. Toss-up. And then New Mexico, Colorado. These are Democratic states with, a long time of Democratic identity. These states aren't going to flip. And right now, Gabbard isn't going to lose Colorado and New Mexico. Bernie wouldn't lose them. Biden wouldn't lose them. Warren probably wouldn't lose them. And Tulsi Gabbard is a stronger candidate than most of the Democrats up. That could actually run in the 2020 election. Minnesota goes to Gabbard, and the rest of the states currently are too close to call. So this is pretty interesting. An exact electoral tie, 148 to 148. But then 10 p.m. rolls around, puts Donald Trump in the lead. And then Nevada's a toss-up state, and then we go through the rest of these states. Of course, she wins her home state of Hawaii, and then we go to 1 a.m. So 226 electoral votes for Tulsi Gabbard, 164 for Donald Trump. To be completely honest with you, Donald Trump probably is going to carry, again, those conservative states of Georgia and Arizona, which aren't going to flip for most Democrats. Probably only one would flip for a major top Democrat. Right now, Tulsi Gabbard isn't the favorite to win in these states. North Carolina would likely hold on to its Republican identity and keep voting for Donald Trump. I mean, when we look at the numbers from recent elections, Democrats don't do well here. Not in Senate elections, maybe in governor elections for one election, and not well in presidential elections. Tulsi Gabbard probably isn't going to excite enough African-American voters to come out and vote for her, and she's probably not going to flip that many white voters. When we go over to the Rust Belt, though, this is where I definitely think she's going to capitalize and do amazing with white working class voters, as someone like Bernie Sanders would, which puts her over the top at 272 electoral votes. In Nevada, I also see going to Tulsi Gabbard. I mean, again, this is a Clinton state from 2016. If Trump couldn't carry it in 2016 and Tulsi Gabbard is a better candidate than Hillary Clinton, these Democratic voters are likely to stay. They're not likely to flip to the Republican side unless they have a reason to. And right now, they don't really have a reason to, considering Trump's approval rating in Nevada and also a number of other factors that favor the Democratic Party, along with a number of new minority voters that are going to be a real thing when it comes to 2018. That's going to be something that the Republicans should worry about, because it's going to be either something that helps them or it's going to be their downfall in the 2018 Senate elections. But enough talking about that. Iowa and Ohio, I still see going to the president. He does pretty well in these states regardless. And right now, he would have a clear shot at winning these states, even though they might get closer due to a better Midwestern appeal than some other Democrats. But right now, I see it going to Donald Trump. And then Florida goes to Tulsi Gabbard, along with Nebraska 2nd, which finishes off our map at 308 electoral votes for Tulsi Gabbard and 230 for Donald Trump. So Florida goes, a whole number of things I've mentioned countless times that a lot of people don't like me to capitalize on. I understand there are some policies that the Democrats have upheld that are going to try to focus on, be a major focus for the Republican Party to essentially get voters to vote for the Republican Party. But right now, the Democrats are doing much better at scare tactics and getting people out to vote, just because this is their wave year. Things could change in 2019. Again, we are in 2018, so this is obviously not going to be my final prediction or my only prediction. So right now, I just see a narrow Tulsi Gabbard victory in a state like Florida, and Donald Trump wins in a number of other swing states. But again, she finishes off the map at 308 electoral votes and Donald Trump at 230. Thank you guys for watching this video. Comment down suggestions below, and I will see you all tomorrow.